Hi there, welcome to the Overtime Chatter. It is Saturday morning, November the 29th, 2025, and I'm here to get this boring ass recap out the way for Love and Marriage Huntsville. I don't know what season it is or what episode, but whatever. So anyway, good morning. Let's start. We at Dr. Francis' office. I love Dr. Francis. I think he's a good therapist. And we have Trisha opening up to him, telling her all her issues about losing her parents and how she go to the gym because the gym don't fight back, it just take the beating, blah blah blah. That's what they was referring to. I mean, comparing it to. And the reason why she run to the gym is because the gym don't talk back. And she could deal with it. So anyway, he trying to help her direct her pain. And so she meet with her friend Sharon. And Sharon tell her that she likes Ken. Yeah, that she like Ken. And that he good for her. And that she should cry on his shoulders. His big strong shoulders. Cause she told Sharon that Ken had left for only for a couple days. But I really don't think that Ken should be in a relationship at all with anybody because she need to deal with fixing that shit in her. And see what's gonna happen is she gonna fix her stuff in her and she gonna be still stay with Ken. And as she healing, she gonna realize she don't really want to fuck with Ken like that. So from the street say she hang out with him because he pay a lot of bills. He buy her, pay for the kid a car. He do all that shit, but then he get mad with her. He tell her he get ready to stop paying all that shit. So I don't think she should be with nobody. So anyway, we talking to the Fletchers because they're having a game night. Um, Destiny. I said she looked good in her. Somebody said she looked good in her introduction. I guess she must be having a barb or something. So anyway, I don't know what the fuck I wrote. I can't see. If I put my glasses on, that will help. Yeah, I said she looked good in the intro with that short parted bob. Yeah, okay. So we got Letitia meeting her friend Sharon or whatever her name is. I said they look like they're having dinner. And Sharon tell her she look nice. It's all right outfit. Some kind of denim shit. She like denim. She wear a lot of denim. I'm talking about but Letitia, whatever her name is, Ken girlfriend. So she said Kim. So the lady to ask her friend asked her how stuff going with her and Ken, and she said it's going rough, but he back at the house. She said, I want you to make up. I like Ken. So she started telling her how she opened up to the man. And then Sharon started telling Sharon with her about how they worked out with each other for about 20 years. And she didn't even never know this bitch had a middle name. She ain't said it, but she was like, look how long all this shit been going on with you. And we work together, working out together 6, 7 days a week. And you never said anything. She said, I don't like people see me cry. My kids ain't never seen me cry. Never seen me cry at a funeral. That shit used to be a big thing to me too. I don't know why this shit's about crying, but now that I'm woke, I cry my ass off all the time about the slightest thing, so that don't really bother me. So, the girl says good that she let her kids see her emotions and stop hiding them from her kids, because it's fucked up when you get brought up in a house with a lot of problems. I'm just telling you, for mamas that don't know that shit, or for y'all that ain't, it's fucked up. So fix your shit. Like I don't even think she should be with Ken because I don't think she should be with Kim because she got kids too, and she's still in that marriage shit. She just needs to not mess with nobody, but can't tell people shit. So she told her friend she feel better. It's like a weight been lifted off to her shoulder because she went to see her parents' grave, and she said she talked to the ground. No, you didn't, girl. But you was talking to your parents because you talk to the ground anywhere. So we got Kimmy, and she playing the soap making class, bath bomb making class for the ladies. So she said she attempting to make them all be closer because they're not close. Before she says the way you get to know each other by being close, she said she invited everybody except Nell. It's because of Nell is having her game night tonight. So she didn't want her to have to rush to do come do that shit, the activity with them to get her ass home and try to rush and be tired for her activity, which makes sense. So anyway, when Latricia all these Latricias and Letitias and Marcel and Marta, that's get on my nerves. When the one that lifted weights, when she showed up, she was fucking with Kimmy because she said, I thought we was gonna do something physical. And she was like, I don't know why you thought that. She said, I thought, I was just playing. She said, usually when we do shit, we're always sitting around. We don't never do nothing that's real active. So I said, well, next time you playing some shit, you do something active. So Kimmy was like, no, bitch, we about to make these balls and we fitting to eat. But she didn't say that, but she said that. So anyway, everybody there except of course Destiny. This bitch always late. I cannot stand somebody. It's just that she be trying to make her entrance because she don't be weighing shit. But she came, she showed up. She said, "Oh, somebody missing." And Kimmy said, "Somebody always listen. Last time I had a dinner, this one was missing. The time before this one was missing." And she said, "Now it's now." And she said, "Why Nell ain't here?" And she said, "Oh, cause she." So Kimmy said, "Nell ain't here because she throwing her thing tonight." Oh, Destiny said, "Oh, I thought she wasn't coming because Letitia here." And Letitia said, "What I got to do with her being or not coming? What I got to do with me?" She said, "Because she said that she got an issue with you." Well, what did you ask her what it was? She's like, "No, I ain't really give a fuck." But we were just talking about why she had left L.A. early or wherever the fuck they went. She left early. Nell left early, and she said, and I told her that you said it was something, but the baby that Lance was having, the girl was in labor or something, and she said Nell told her. That wasn't no. That's no, wasn't. No, I didn't, and for her to keep her motherfucking name out my mouth. So Letitia said, "You didn't ask her nothing about that." She was like, "No, I just didn't." So anyway, Kimmy was like, "What's going on now? I thought you said you and Nell talk." She said, "I did. I thought we was fine. I don't know what's going on with that." I mean, she just want to have a problem with me. So anyway, they just going back and forth with that. And Destiny laughing about that shit. So Destiny tell them that she ain't dating Lance no more. She dating the bodyguard that watch her body good because she had to go she went and talked to Lance about it and come to find out these motherfuckers is bros, like guard brothers and shit. And so they said they had to ask Nell about it because Nell had a problem with it. So my thing was, why she got a problem with it? And she said, "Girl, they God brothers." I was like, "Well, shit, they should be glad they ain't brothers. They not real brothers then, or cousins." Because I'm gonna tell you, I got myself in the spot one time. I was messing with this dude, and some time had passed, a couple years, and I started seeing somebody else right on the side was one of them, and come to find out, circle back, that dude that I last saw was cousins with this dude over here, like first. I wouldn't give a fuck if they was first, second, half of cousins. So he came to me and said, "You notice my cousin?" I was like, "No, no, I didn't know it was your cousin. And even if I knew he was your cousin, that don't mean I wasn't gonna do shit with him. Fuck you, because if I had a sister, you'd have fucked her. So leave me alone about it." So anyway, Kimmy said she's just gonna keep calling the dude googly eye. And she said, Destiny said, "I told Lance if this motherfucker asks me out, the answer's gonna be yes." So he gives his approval or whatever that the fuck that means. So Kimmy said, it's weird when it comes to Destiny, the rules change. It's probably because she got a close relationship to the men than y'all do. So, like I said, Lance gave her the blessing. They told Nell. So I said Letitia butthurt that she told her that Destiny said that shit. And Letitia said, "I only know what she told me." She said, I wouldn't bring up her. I wasn't talking about her granddaughter's born. She the one who brought up. I don't give. I don't care nothing about her grandbaby and nothing. Shit, and I will keep my name out her mouth. So, so Kimmy said that her and Nell, that Letitia and Nell need to talk because this is crazy. So she said, I don't know. I might talk to her, I might not. So anyway, it's time for the party. They got a fake ass little sign. What the fuck is Nell and her husband got on for game night? Why you paying bed bar and shit and 8-inch heels, hooker heels and shit with half your shoulder coming out? Kimmy coming up in there with she been over, you'll see her all cracking her ass, that little short black dress. I said only one that's kind of dressed appropriate for the fucking games is the men and Tisha, because the rest of y'all, what's the shit y'all wearing? Even Lance's girlfriend who came in there, her shit was too little to be. How you play comfy been the game? What if y'all playing Twister or some shit? I don't know. I said Nell at that event space. Why she got on that outfit for game night? So she's excited about the party. I said Kimmy dressed was too short. I already told y'all that. And Kimmy's excited. Everybody's excited about game night. Kimmy's especially like it because she said she liked to do a couple shit. So all I see is I don't see all that shit, and I see that they just gonna play two games. So Kimmy get to talking to Nell because Nell is upset because she found out from the one that lift weights, Latricia, that they went and made bath bombs today, and Nell said this is the second time y'all done left me out some, and I'm starting to feel some type of way. Bitch, she told you that you had something to do, that they was gonna see you this evening. Why you the oldest one and the finest one? You too old to make all this noise in this sense about feeling like left out. And why they leaving me? Ain't nobody leaving you. And if they left you, I see why. You fucking annoying. You want no old bitches, girl. You want no old bitches think they know everything. That's what you is. So anyway, here come Destiny. What? So they start talking about who coming, who coming, who coming. They don't really know. And they see Destiny come in, but she ain't with the bodyguard. She with Will. And it stings the shit out of Ken because he's like, "Oh shit, he ain't tell me." And that little Trisha one, that muscle girl, she just entertained like a motherfucker. Because you said, "Damn," she was talking about Lance. She was talking about this, but she ain't never said nothing about Will. And she come with Will, so Ken lets us know Will ain't the one she wanted to be with, and if she want to rebound, he ain't the one either because he about to. That ain't his style. One chick not his shit. So like I said, when she walked in, everybody mouth film. So then here come Lance with his date. So Lance tell us in his confession that he just ain't want to come up in there looking fucked up without nobody. So he bought him a date, and then Destiny let us know that Lance, that dude, he ain't gonna never be by himself. That motherfucker always gonna have a bitch on his arm just cause he Lance, cause he that man. So she said he came in with his little cutie date, little datey date. He said didn't want to come by himself. But Lane said he fucked him up because he thought he was coming with his godson, Antoine. But this motherfucker up in here with Will. So, so we hear Mark Reese tell us how competitive he is, and every time you on his team, everybody win. So anyway, start playing the games. First one is musical spoon. You gotta snatch the spoon off the table. No, first one is flip cup. You take the ball out of the red solo cup and put it on top or put it inside or take it off of something. Then next thing there was musical spoons and with one spoon left on the table. And the last two people competing for the spoon was Martel and Marcel. So you see them go around the table to turn the music off and you see the spoon miss, but when you lift your hand up, both of them motherfuckers got a spoon. And it's because Marceau had been holding the spoon the whole time. But in the confessional, Martell tell us, yeah, it was kind of funny that he did that, but that's how he play everything. He tried to tell us that. He was trying to tell us that he ain't supposed to say nothing negative about the motherfucker, right? But he in the confessional saying that Marceau is a cheat. So, The men is talking in the corner, and Will asks them about what they know about Destiny. And somebody said, "Oh, Destiny, she a stand up chick, right?" And he said, "Damn." And he said, "Ain't what I wanted to hear." So they said, "What you think of Destiny?" He said, "I wasn't really. I mean, she was cool, but shit, I seen her pull up in that. She has a motherfucker in that bodysuit. Then they show her in her bodysuit. No, she not. So that's when Ken tells Mark that that's when Maurice called Will the rebound. Everybody started laughing. So Will like whatever. So anyway, it's time for the ladies to talk. They all go outside by the pool and they start with Tisha with this, what you're fine until we leave. They all the ladies all outside. And they all arguing back and forth. Well, ain't nothing wrong. Ain't nothing wrong. Everybody got something wrong. Nell, you just told us how mad you was that there's been two events you ain't been able to go to. You feel like they keep talking about your marriage and you and your husband. But when they're asking you what's wrong, you playing. That's what I'm saying. Stupid shit. Ain't nothing wrong. And so this teacher said, I can't really work out this issue if I don't know what the problem is. What problem? Who got the problem? You got the problem? So anyway, she started yelling, and I think it's Kimmy that say, "No, you hollering me one more time, I'm gonna throw your ass in that pool." Well, she knew the lady wasn't gonna really throw in the pool, but of course Nell gonna take, who you gonna throw in the goddamn pool? You gonna throw my so Destiny get in between them. And if you ain't never been to my town before, when they start doing that back and forth shit, like how they really doing it in Potomac this episode coming up on Sunday, I just pick out the key parts and then leave the shit alone. So anyway, they start arguing. So the men can hear them. So the men stop what they doing. They come outside. And I think that kind of slow it down some. And now you ain't gonna throw me in no goddamn pool. You can't be telling me what you gonna do. No, you just can't be yelling at me. You can't just be yelling at people. I'm fine. Ain't nothing wrong. So I was like, you know what? She fine. Fuck her. So they both lied. So Kimmy said, both of y'all, I mean, how we gonna ever fix anything if you don't come clean about what's wrong with you? That shit like that, I don't want to hear about. I just don't got time for it. You either want to fix it or you don't. So I'm assuming she just want to keep the shit going on. What I think of this episode, I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. I don't know. It was nice to see it focused on somebody other than them other people. And I don't know, now get on my nerves. I still don't like there's nobody on that nobody that stands out to me that I'm really that crazy about. Not really. But I'm gonna keep watching it because it can't be but one or two episodes left. Because you know how Carlos do, he give you 5 episodes, then you got the reunion. So listen, you could have been anywhere for 18 minutes and 15 seconds, but you was here with me and I love you for it. Be back later. Bye now.